Shalom, everybody. Rabbi Edelstein here with this week's installment of Rabbi E in 3, brought to you as always by MEOR DC. Check out our Facebook page, MEOR DC, or our national website, MEOR.org. And if you're a Jewish student at GW, AU, or Georgetown, why not consider the MEOR Israel trip this summer, May 22nd to June 7th, $500 for 16 days of incredible touring, learning, and a lot of free time. Learn more and apply at MEOR.org. It really is a great trip. Is it a good thing to release your tax returns? I'm not getting political, but we do hear pretty often about this candidate or official releasing or not releasing their tax returns. And we believe, don't we, in integrity? I hope we do, and accountability and financial transparency. Regardless of how it plays out in D.C., in our Torah, we do believe in those things. And the Jewish people are meant to believe and model those traits of accountability and transparency and integrity. And guess what? We can be proud to say that the greatest prophet of all time, our leader, Moshe Rabbeinu, Moses, released his tax returns in this week's Torah portion. Not exactly, but close. The Torah portion is Pekudei, the final Torah portion of the book of Exodus. We complete Shmos. We'll begin Vayikra, the book of Leviticus, next week. But the Torah portion, Pekudei, talks about the final construction of the Mishkan, of the tabernacle, and the divine presence resting among the Jewish people. God, blessing us, the Jewish people, with his presence after our faithful construction of the tabernacle, the Mishkan. We've talked about that in the past 2 weeks. But the opening of the Torah portion is a financial accounting that Moshe himself gives to show utter transparency about how he has used the materials the Jewish people gave to build the tabernacle as he has overseen the construction project, which he did. Pekudei HaMishkan. These are the accountings of the tabernacle, Mishkan HaEdus, the tabernacle of testimony, as it was called, Asher Pukad Al Pi Moshe, which are accounted for at the bidding of Moshe. In other words, it was Moshe's insistence that every shekel's worth of the donations, of the silver and the gold and the copper and the beautiful materials used for the Mishkan would be accounted for and shown publicly to his people then and to us for all time. The integrity and honesty and scrupulous accounting methods of Moshe Rabbeinu. And indeed those, and that's what it is. And there's actually numbers here. The exact how much gold there was and what it was used for and how much silver and so and so. These are accountings. These are Moshe's tax returns, so to speak, released openly to the public. But it's a beautiful, beautiful idea, of course. Judaism is built upon, and our Jewish lives, we who try to follow the Torah, should be built upon honesty, truthfulness, integrity, accountability. The word, maybe I would sum it up all as, is in Hebrew, ne'emanus, trustworthiness. In fact, God himself, in another part of the Torah, later on calls Moshe the ne'eman, the most faithful one of the whole people. He's faithful to his obligations to God, faithful in how he shepherds the Jewish people, faithful in how he uses their money in order to build the tabernacle of Hashem. That's a lesson we all need to learn. At the very end of the Torah portion, it ends on a very spiritual note. The Shekhinah dwells with the Jewish people. That is the highest goal and desire of us as a people, to return the Shekhinah to this world. But it has to be built on utter, scrupulous integrity. You can't get to high spirituality without being honest day in and day out with your words, with your actions, integrity, honesty, trustworthiness. Have a great Shabbos.